In a major update that marks the end of an ambitious chapter for mobile gaming, Activision has officially announced that Call of Duty: Warzone Mobile will no longer be receiving new content or seasonal updates. This decision comes after what the company described as a careful review of how the game has performed, especially in comparison to its PC and console counterparts. While Activision expressed pride in bringing the full Warzone experience to mobile, they admitted that the title hasn't lived up to expectations, particularly among mobile-first players, where engagement and retention fell short. As of today, all real money purchases in Warzone Mobile have been disabled, meaning players can no longer buy COD points or Black Cell. More significantly, May 18, 2025 will be the final day the game is available to download from the App Store and Google Play. After that, it will no longer be accessible for new installs. However, if you already have the game on your device by May 19th, you will still be able to play. Online matchmaking, servers, and cross-progression with console and PC will remain active, for now. But it's important to note, this access is not indefinite. While Activision hasn't provided a specific timeline, the language in their announcement strongly suggests that the servers will eventually be shut down entirely once the active player base dwindles or maintaining the infrastructure is no longer viable. That means, eventually, online multiplayer may stop functioning altogether, effectively bringing Warzone Mobile to a full closure. In the short term, existing players will still have access to their content, can use any unspent COD points in the in-game store, and will maintain cross-progression with the mainline Call of Duty titles, assuming they are linked to a shared Activision account. But there's a growing concern that cross-progression may also be discontinued in the future, especially since PC and console versions will continue receiving new content, balance changes, and inventory updates, while mobile will not. Once the content between platforms becomes misaligned, maintaining cross-progression may no longer be technically feasible or prioritized by Activision. So how did we get here? Why did such a high-profile game falter so quickly? There are several reasons, and many of them were raised early on by both the community and industry analysts. First, and perhaps most importantly, Warzone Mobile suffered from persistent performance and optimization issues. Even high-end smartphones experienced overheating, frame drops, and battery drain. Mid-tier and budget phones, which make up a massive portion of the global mobile gaming audience, struggled to even run the game consistently, which immediately limited the game's reach. Next, there were significant technical challenges tied to the game's ambition. Warzone Mobile was designed to deliver the same large-scale, high-fidelity experience as its PC and console siblings. That meant big maps like Verdansk, full cross-progression, and console-quality graphics, all packed into a mobile app. But mobile devices simply aren't equipped to handle that kind of scale smoothly. The result was a game that felt too demanding for casual players, yet not polished enough to satisfy hardcore fans. Another major factor was the lack of mobile-first design. Unlike Call of Duty: Mobile, which was built from the ground up for touch interfaces and short, accessible sessions, Warzone Mobile felt like a port, not an experience tailored for mobile players. Features like match pacing, UI layout, and even progression systems didn't resonate with the mobile gaming community. Content also lagged significantly behind. While PC and console versions of Warzone were regularly updated with new weapons, battle passes, and live events, WZM was frequently late to receive the same content, or didn't get it at all. This disparity not only frustrated players, but made it harder to maintain meaningful engagement. Combined with a smaller feature set, delayed updates, and performance concerns, WZM struggled to find a loyal, lasting audience. And of course, the competition was fierce. Titles like PUBG Mobile, Free Fire, and even COD Mobile dominate the mobile FPS genre with optimized performance, frequent updates, and strong community support. In that environment, Warzone Mobile just couldn't keep up. Despite these setbacks, Activision isn't abandoning mobile players entirely. They've announced that special incentives will be available to Warzone Mobile players in Call of Duty: Mobile, which remains active, widely played, and highly successful. So where does this leave us? The reality is that while Warzone Mobile's closure is disappointing, it also serves as an important lesson in the challenges of translating large-scale AAA shooters into the mobile space. Ambition alone isn't enough. Technical execution, platform-specific design, and performance optimization are critical. Going forward, developers aiming to enter the mobile shooter space will need to pay much closer attention to what makes mobile experiences successful, rather than simply porting down console titles and hoping for the best. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Did you play Warzone Mobile? Did it meet your expectations, or did you find it lacking? What do you think Activision could have done differently to make it succeed? Thanks for tuning in. If you found this breakdown helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and tap the bell so you don't miss any future updates on the evolving world of mobile games and tech. Until next time, stay informed, stay chill, and keep gaming.